3 bars.
Well, I got 3 here.
Just somewhere we can get 3 bars of service. Because we only.
No, I got 2. Yeah, it's toggling back and forth.
Now I have 3 bars.
All right, so plug it anywhere.
Hoping to. Do you have jumper cables?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Mine just went home with the wife.
They're in my trunk, I believe. I think. Just need another minute.
You ready?
Need a minute yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, had to quickly jump to another way to get on the internet, but we're okay now. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. We are all set up for the finals of the under 21 doubles. Let's go over to Matt. Take it away, Matt. In the scratch division, your number 5 seed, Matthew Ward and Shane Matthews. Tom Burns Jr., Colby Bennett, your number 4 seeds. Alyssa Breidigan, Ambrose Shirk, your number 3 seed. Ambrose shot 300 in game 1 of qualifying. Muchler and Wembley are your number 2 seeds. Missed their first names, sorry. Trevor Courtney and Drew Jakewith, your number 1 seed. Cameron Wanger and Desiree Dent, your number 5 seeds in the handicap. Michael Davis, Jessica Hollabaugh, your number 4 seeds. Haley Brown and Chuckle Chip, David Swavely, your number 3 seeds. Shane somebody and Noah Riker. I missed his last name, sorry. Josh Hammonds and Jordan, I think I heard Kohler is your number 1 seed. All right, so the finals today, regular step ladder, 5 bowls, 4 bowls, 3 bowls, 2 bowls, 1. And we are doing this Baker style. So One partner will bowl frames 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and the other partner will bowl frames 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, as I always say, when we do finals like this for doubles, a little strategy comes in on both sides. We are at Trindle lanes today, the Harrisburg area. Were they in there?
Yeah, fired right off.
So, making his appearance once again for us. He hasn't been on stream with me for quite a while due to his commitments at his job. The one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, the one all the girls scream over, Skip Moyer. Welcome back, Skip.
Back in the saddle.
Back in, well, you're standing right now.
Well, as I try to fall.
What pattern did we bowl on today? I forgot to grab this sheet.
Stonehenge? Stone River, down the woods, I don't know.
Josh is going to grab the sheet.
Let's try again. Stone Street.
I was going to say, I didn't think Stonehenge was quite
I knew
right.
Stone was in the name, but that's the
Yes.
best I could do for you.
Maybe you're, never mind.
Stoned.
Yes.
'Cause that's how a lot of the kids bowled today.
So our top seeds in scratch, Trevor Courtney, Drew Jaquith. They were plus 163 after 5. The additional 3 games, they went plus 105 to get to plus 268. They are your leaders. Caden Muchler and Anthony Remley, your number 2 seeds. They were 133 after qualifying, got to plus 226 to be your number 2 seeds. Number 3 seeds, Alyssa Bridingham, Ambrose Shark. They were plus 212. I believe they were your leaders.
Thank you.
They only went up 6 pins to get to plus 218. Like I said earlier, Ambrose shot 300. He also shot 837 for his front 3. Your number 4 seed, Tommy Burns, Colby Bennett. They were plus 99 after qualifying, got to plus 184. Number 4 seed. And your 5th seed, Matthew Ward, Shane Matthews. They were at plus 183 for qualifying. They went down a little bit to plus 162. In handicap, Joshua Hammond and Jordan Kohler are your top seeds. They were plus 75 after qualifying. Bounced up to plus 211 to be your top seeds. Shane Gleason, Noah Riker. They were plus 162 for qualifying, got to plus 210. Haley Brown, David Swavely, plus 85 for qualifying, got to plus 157. Michael Davis, Jessica Halaba, plus 41 for qualifying, got to plus 124. And rounding out Cameron Waggart and Desiree Dent, they were plus 150. They dropped down to plus 46. They took it on the chin there in their final 3, but they made it. That's all that matters right now for them.
Yeah, big, almost an 80-pin drop-off from 4th to 5th.
So as always, our message board is live and operational. Should you wish to chime in, let me know where you're watching us from today. Our hearts and prayers goes out to the family of Kobe Bryant. If you don't know, he and his daughter perished today in a helicopter accident, supposedly, out in California. One of the best, if not the best, basketball player to come out of the state of Pennsylvania. Went straight to the pros from Lower Merion. All right, so as I had mentioned earlier, we're doing Baker for the finals.
Okay. You might have a problem. You're going to have to reset 24 because they had a jam and they didn't get all the practice in. They're waiting for the clear the jam.
So the higher seeds will choose, as always, what lane they want to start and finish. If you start on the left lane, you start first, which means you will finish last on the right lane. If you don't start first, you will start on lane 24 and you will finish first on 23. So there's a couple things that go into it. A, what lanes are you bowling better on? If one bowler is bowling really good on 23 and the other bowler is, let's say, bowling good on them both, you'll want the bowler who's only bowling good on 23 to bowl on 23. So on and so forth. It's not too big of a deal in the scratch department, but really comes true in the handicap division, especially when you have like a really good bowler, like a 190 bowler, and we'll say bowling with a 130 bowler. Obviously, the 190 bowler is going to want to bowl in the 10th. So if you're the higher seed, you could really, make the lower seed with the higher average bowler really jump around from lane to lane. You know, if they finished the last match on 25, you may want to structure it that they now have to finish on 26.
Then it becomes a question of, is it more beneficial for you to switch up your order in that situation? Or,
Yes.
if you have a team that goes 3 straight games of bowling on the same lane and then all of a sudden they got to flip around, could be a decision to make.
Yep.
I believe we've seen it go a little bit of both ways before, so.
Sure have. The scratch division, usually you trust either partner to be able to bowl in the 10th. Let's get some scoreboards up, shall we? We're going to have to deal with a couple fans today, as you will see when I get them up there. And enter scoreboards now. So Josh, how you been?
Well, I'm alive. Let's start there. The tad humid climate last week kind of got the best of me a little bit.
Yes, you flew in from your winter home for this. Are you ready, Matthew? All right. Off we go. Looks like Mike Davis will be starting us out on the handicap side and Shane Matthews on the scratch side. The team of Davis and Hollabaugh is getting 23 pins. Mike comes in a little high, leaves himself to 3, 6, 10, and we are off and rolling. Shane Matthews, little down and in approach, and he strikes. Davis does not convert his spare, so they open in the first. Cameron Weggert now up on 26. And Tommy Burns Jr. on 24. Weggert goes 10 back. So does Burns. Desiree Dent, lane 25. Colby Bennett, lane 23. They're looking for a double early. And 7-pin. Desiree comes in high. She leaves the 6, 7, 10. Dent up quickly. She'll be looking to get the 2. And it looks like she'll get them. Colby makes his spare. All right, Jessica Hollabaugh, last of our bowlers that we haven't seen yet, besides Matthew Ward, who's also up. So 24-26, Ward on 24, Hollabaugh 26. Matthew Ward looking for a double. Light hit 10-pin. Jessica. Good shot there by Jessica.
Much better shot there to get them back going again on the open. We move into the third frame over on the handicap side. Davis up on 25. And with the spare, the scratch match through 2 frames is tied.
Very astute observation there, Skip.
Just trying to catch up on lost time.
I was going to say it's like you didn't miss a beat.
Davis takes 10 back. That'll be a double for them. They'll take a small lead.
Shane Matthews, 2-pin. Weak hit 10 for Weggert. See if both bowlers could convert some spares here. Matthews makes his. So bowlers, looks like Josh playing a little bit of a tighter line today. Not a lot of swinging.
Yeah, I didn't get to see too much bowling going on today, but the scores were, a little bit of a roller coaster, but mostly, on the higher end for the most part.
Tommy Burns up. Strike here would give them a 1-pin lead. Now he's swinging it a little more, but he's playing pretty deep. Desiree. She comes in high again.
Looks like she gave that one just a little more speed, but got it in a little too much.
Colby Bennett, he comes in high, 3-6-10. He did not like that shot off of his hand. Hollabaugh now up, looking for a triple. Colby misses his 3-6-10. Jessica goes high, leaves a 3-9. Matthew Ward now up. His team up 11. And that was an old-time wall shot, Josh. He got out the 4, the 5, and the 7 late. Matthew.
Had to point all those pins out in the back of my mind. Remember what they look like.
Jessica does not make either of the pins that she left. Interesting that Matthew Ward was finishing their match. Looks like Shane was throwing the stronger ball. But we'll see. Shane up, looking to give his team a 21-pin lead. And he does. Mike Davis up, his 5th frame. 10-pin. Good shot, though. He does not make it. All right, Tommy Burns now up, 5th frame. His team working off of an open in the 4th. That's a really good shot by Tommy. He throws the ball pretty good there, Skip.
He does. Nice and consistent.
Break for the team of Weigert and Dead. 7-pin for Colby. He might be between zones right now. Looks like when he plays that line, his ball is finishing just a hair late.
Much better shot there by Desiree. Leaving just the 10-pin, but much better shot than the first 2 she had over there in that lane. Neither one of those came up high. Spare there for Colby.
Desiree makes her spare. All right. Let's see what Matthew Ward could do. His team is on a double. This will extend their lead to 31. And he gets the 10 out. Apparently, Josh, Uncle George is rooting for us. And so is Manning. They're rooting for us. Thank you.
We should be rooted for.
And thank you, Uncle George. Jessica came in high. She left the 6-10. Nine pin for Shane Matthews. So that ends their train of strikes at 3. But he converts the spare. They are up by 30 at the moment.
Mike up now. Just a little light leaving the 4-pin. Makeable spare there for him. .28-pin lead right now with their handicap for Davis and Hollowball. .50-pin lead for Ward and Matthews on the scratch side. Another good shot there from Tom.
Looked like he threw that one just a touch harder.
Mike misses his 4-pin.
All right, let's see if Colby could get going here. Match is getting late. They're down by 30. Could cut the lead to 20 here with a strike. And another 7-pin. So you can see the line that he's playing. He just can't get the ball to turn the corner soon enough.
Big shot there for Cameron. That's a good. That's a big boost for them. Now we'll see if Desiree can capitalize on her last shot. Do a much better shot over there on 25. Just a little bit of a tweak and kick that corner out as Colby makes his 7-pin.
Now, a lot of you bowlers might be thinking out there, why doesn't he just move right? That would not be a good idea right now, of all probability. If we were in game 1 or game 2, I would agree, but not game 9.
Too much oil there, right, that he'd have to contend with.
You know, I would either be doing something with speed or hand position. Maybe actually doing something that like Matthew Ward is doing, cocking your wrist, moving your wrist slightly inward and getting a little more tilt on your shot.
That's a big shot there for Matthews. That puts them well in the driver's seat going into the 10th.
Yes, Burns and Bennett could strike out for 248. Yeah, listen to me, 208. And Ward and Matthews are already over that with just decent count in the 10th.
A little bit of a break there for Tommy.
Over here on the handicap side, we got a pretty close match. The team of Wanger and Dent are up by 4. Plus count. And you pretty much knew Colby was going to strike there.
They always fall over when you don't need them.
Yes.
And a double.
Actually, it looks like he slowed his speed down just a tad.
Spare there for Davis. Cameron and Desiree now with the opportunity to shut the match out. Davis and Hollowball can shoot 182. 206 for Wingert and Dent.
All right, with the spare here by Wegert, they'll be up by 11 going into the 10th. And with that 9 count, the team of Ward and Matthews will be moving on.
Strike spare here, match is over. If she gets anything less than a strike here, the other Davis and Hollowball have a chance. Good shot there. She can't get that corner pin to fall over there either.
So, the realm, the possibility, the existence of a tie now comes into play. And that's not good. All right, so Jessica is going to need strike spare to win by a pin. Strike spare. 9 spare strike, we would have a tie. Anything less than 9 on her first shot here, they cannot win. And they cannot win. So the team of Weggert and Dent will be moving on. .171 to 159 victory for Weggert and Dent. On the scratch side, 226-206 victory for Ward and Matthews. So that takes care of match number 1. 3 more to go, so stick with us.
How many people are going to watch the award presentation and go, who is that guy? He must be new.
Yeah, for those of you that might be new for the PJBT, yeah, you're not going to notice that bald-headed, peeling skin,
Yeah, he's not happy about that yet, but
newly married guy. Well, not so newly married anymore, but still officially a newlywed.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes game number 1 of the finals. Finishing in 5th in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $50 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to the team of Tom Burns Jr. and Colby Bennett.
Burns and Bennett, 5th place today.
On the handicap side, our 5th place finishers, each receiving a $50 scholarship. Certificate and 5th place medals goes to Michael Davis and Jessica Hollabaugh.
Davis and Hollabaugh, 5th place in handicap. All right, on to match number 2. Shirk and Brannigan coming in for scratch, and Swavely and Brown coming in handicap. So, Josh, let's talk about something important. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble.
that is very important.
Who's your picks? The problem is we don't know everybody that's going to be in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I want to be surprised, but I don't think I'm going to be.
Okay, 3 balls of practice.
I don't know.
It would be cool if somebody like Walter were to win it.
That would be different.
That would be.
Maybe we'll see, I don't know, Ronda Rousey tonight?
You know, there is speculation that she is returning tonight. You showed me something that said Edge might be a participant.
If you put me on the spot right now and you're forcing, if you had a gun to my head and you're forcing me to make a pick right now, I'm taking Drew McIntyre. That's my pick.
That's a very good pick. So now about the winner of the men's Royal Rumble. Is he turning babyface yet? That we
Yes.
don't. Is he?
Yes.
I mean, if he is, that would make complete sense. He, to me, though, doesn't make a lot of sense as a babyface. But what do I know? I really only watch NXT. Which, by the way, Worlds Collide was a pretty damn good show last night. I'm hoping to see Shayna Baszler in the Rumble tonight.
If she is, I think she's the favorite. And she should be. Skip doesn't get to watch too much Sunday Night Wrestling anymore, so this is going to be a first for me. You know that sucky thing called work?
Yeah, that thing you do on third shift now.
Mm-hmm.
Which prevents us from going to a place like Moose's that we probably would have went to today.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney Binkley chimes in. Hello, Sydney. Didn't know you were a wrestling fan.
I like the commentary though. I
Yes.
like it.
Yes.
She's a Seth Rollins fan. Go Josh. Josh is not in the Royal Rumble. Although if he was, he'd be my pick.
Josh may not be, but maybe Skip Moyer is.
Well, I might have some masks at home. You may not know it's me.
How about the return of CM Punk?
Maybe.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
I don't think tonight's that night.
I would agree. I would think if they would do it, they would have a pay-per-view in Chicago to do it. But as far as I'm concerned, his wife could come back at any time. I always was an AJ Lee fan. Hello, Gene. Nice of you to join us. That took a long time to type, Tanita. At least somebody like me, that would take forever.
94 bowlers today. It's certainly a very nice field here at Trindle Bowl.
Yes, we usually do have a good turnout here.
We do, yes, definitely. We certainly invite everyone to come out next Sunday. Next Sunday at Super Bowl Sunday, the major at 222 Dutch Lanes. We always have a big turnout there, usually between 60 and 80 bowlers. So always a good event every year.
Yep. We were just about ready to pass it off to Matt.
Yeah, he saw I was talking.
Yes.
I guess he doesn't want to stop a good thing.
Yeah, I guess we got to talk about, well, we could talk about who's going to win the Super Bowl next week. Go ahead, Matt.
All right, bowling fans, time to begin game number 2 of the final. On the scratch side, we have number 3 seed Alyssa Heineken and Ambrose Shirk taking on number 5 seed Matt Ward and Jane Matthews. Heineken and Shirk have elected to start the match. We're going to go in the order of Alyssa first and Ambrose second. The other team will go Matthew first and Shane second. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed
All right, and off we go to game 2. Looks like the team of Breiningen and Shirk will be starting us off. And Waggart and Dent. So Waggart and Dent will not be changing their lanes. But they will be changing their finishing order. Breiningen will be starting us out on 23, which means Ambrose will finish the match on 24, and he will finish the match last. Desiree with a 10 pin. Alyssa gets the 10 out. I was looking earlier this week at the standings of Berks Bowling for high school, and Alyssa, I believe, had a high average for the girls at high 220s. It's a pretty good feat. Not too far away from the record for the county. Matthew Ward up. They're keeping the same lanes too, so they're changing around their who's going to finish. Haley Brown with a strike. So Shane Matthews will be finishing the match. This time Matthew Ward gets the 10 out on his spare. All right, our first look at David Swavely. Ten pin. David usually bowls in the scratch division. This is his first year. But with his partner, puts their average under 400. So in the handicap division, they go. Shane Matthews now up. He comes in high, leaves the 6 pin. Didn't like the shot off of his hand. Swavely makes the 10 pin. You can see I'm basically sitting right behind David. You can see how he killed that shot with his wrist. Matthews makes his spare. Cameron Waggart now up. He crosses over. Jersey gets a strike.
You made a comment about the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I think this might be the first year I'd be okay if either team won.
Ooh, solid 10 by Emerald. You know what? I think this is going to be the making of a classic game. This could be one of the all-time great Super Bowl games, in my opinion. And with that, it'll be, 49-6.
I hear a lot of love for the 49ers.
You know, me too. I'm hearing that all over the place. But you know what that means.
A lot of people have compared this team to the 49ers of the past. When they were good, by the way, not the last 3 years.
So Brown and Swavely are getting 18 pins in this match, by the way. Haley crosses over, leaves the 3-10. She takes off her hand brace to shoot right side spares. Alyssa Breiningen up, third frame, lane 23, working off of a spare, and that's her second strike of the game.
Alyssa didn't bowl too well the first 8 games, so she's, talked to her dad a little bit. She's a little more focused here, trying to make up for. I don't know. I'm just going off of what Pop said.
And you think her dad righted the ship?
No. I wasn't going that way at all.
Okay.
I just meant that she was looking more. She was more focused now. She wanted to bowl better than what she did the first 8 games.
So in other words, her dad said, "You bowl good, and I'll leave." Got to give a little love to Carrie. Swavely with another corner pin, this time the 7. Matthew Ward struck in the 3rd. Shane Matthews now looking for the first double in this match on the scratch side. And that's a better shot, certainly, than in the first. Ambrose now up. He's looking for a double. And he gets it. So you were telling me earlier today, Josh, that you basically had to force Ambrose to spend the $1 to get in the 300 pot.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty classic story, I think, for a couple weeks to come here. So I'm going to have to use that, to let some other bowlers know, they should listen to Skip Moyer. I did. I told him, I said, you don't want to be that guy driving down the highway going, oh my God, I didn't listen to Skip Moyer.
Nobody wants to be that guy.
And then $269 later.
And another strike for the team of Brightingham and Shark. Nice try there by Desiree.
Wouldn't that have been something? Get at least 1 or 2 of them to go.
Yes. Matthew Ward looking for a triple. He comes in high, leaves a 6-10, so that will give Brightingham and Shirk the lead. Let's see what Haley can do. She struck in the 1st and made a 3-10 baby split in the 3rd. She's now up in the 5th. She comes in high again. This time leaves the 6-10. Off comes the brace. Ward chops his spare. Haley makes her spare. Shane Matthews up. She comes in a little high, leaves a 4-pin. Swavely comes in high, leaves a 4-pin. Looked like Shane thought he had it, thought he missed it, and then he made it. Swavely made his 4-pin. All right, Amber Shirk now up lane 24 to extend their lead. And he does. I remember seeing Ambrose first year that I was taking my son out here on PJBT. Ambrose was about 8 or 9. He was really good back then.
Not much has changed.
No. I mean, he was already averaging somewhere near 180. It's going to be tough to beat if they keep striking. If that wasn't the, well, duh comment of the day.
Usually, if you keep striking, nobody's going to beat you.
Yes, just like the person that won the PBA, I won't say who won the PBA today, just in case you haven't watched it yet. But that person struck a lot.
A lot.
All right, Haley missed left and left the very difficult 1, 3, 6, 8, 10. Matthew Ward missed. He left just a 10 pin. Haley gets 4. Ward makes his spare. Shane Matthews. Oof. Slid the 4 pin over to about the 5.5 spot before it fell. Swavely leaves the 7th. They're starting to dig themselves a hole as well. They only have 1 open, but they only have 1 strike. Where the team of Weger and Dent, they have a triple and currently have a double. Seven count for Ambrose. He missed right, and with his speed, the way the oil pattern is today, missing right for him is pretty deadly. And he chops his spare. That leaves the door still open, potentially for Ward and Matthews. Wegert left a 10 pin. So if Alyssa strikes here, and Ambrose were to go spare strike in the 10th, they would have 225. The best Ward and Matthews could shoot is 224. Wagner made his spare. Alyssa, 10 pin, really nice shot. That was her only non-strike frame of the match. Dead up in the 9th. 4-7. Alyssa does not make her spare. So now, believe it or not, the match is tied. If Matthew Ward strikes here. Great shot there by Haley in the 9th. They are down 12, but are on a strike. And Matthew somehow struck. Not quite sure how, but he did. So, if Shane Matthews could strike out, Shirk would need to strike out just to tie. How quickly things change. Shirk and Breiningen were just looking for a couple marks earlier. Now they may need to perform in the 10th. Chocolate chip with a strike. They could still shoot 216. Weigert and Dent can shoot 218. Shane Matthews gets the first. So all of a sudden, Josh, we got two really good matches here.
Yes, we do. That old possibility of a tie.
All right, so that strike there is going to force Weigert to double in the 10th. Shane Matthews with a double.
A strike here forces Ambrose Shirk to get them all in the 10th.
All right, and that's why David Swavely was bowling the even-numbered frames. So now Weigert is going to need to double and 9. And let's see what Ambrose is going to need to do. We'll know right after Shane throws his fill shot here. He struck. And Weigert does not strike, so Brown and Swavely will be moving on. Ambrose Shirk is going to need to strike out in the 10th to tie. And he does not. So, two teams come from behind late to win. $216,193. Victory for Brown and Swavely. And Ward and Matthews have 224. The best Brighting and Shirk could do is 214. And 213 it is for them. All right, so that takes care of our quarterfinal match. Give away some awards and then get ready for the semifinals. We'll talk about upcoming events on the PJBT after we hand out awards. Stick with us. You are watching Under 21 Doubles from Trindle Bowl, Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, Season 21. Ban rubber. Because then Danny Wiseman won't know what to do. Because the rubber's terrible. Still, he'll be lost. Calls I call for resin to be banned, actually. That made the game too easy. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Sean Rash calling for urethane to be banned. Yeah, my message is Sean Rash. Shut up. Alyssa Breitingham, Ambrose Shirt, 4th place finishers today. Ambrose also getting the 300 pot for $269, I think it is. Cameron Wanger, Desiree Dent, 4th place in handicap. All right, so we move on. Let's talk about upcoming events on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour next week. Major number 7 on the PJBT schedule. As always on Super Bowl Sunday, 222 Dutch Lanes, basically the unofficial start of the second half of our season. Wow, it's going by quick. Sunday, February the 2nd, 10:30 start time. We keep that tournament moving along quickly, so we are home for the start of the Super Bowl. Once again, major number 7 next Sunday, 222 Dutch, Ephrata, 10:30 start time. The following week, we have 2 tournaments. First, for the ladies, February the 8th is the rescheduled Girls-Only Invitational. On your original schedule, it had February the 1st. It is not February the 1st. It is February the 8th at East Lincoln Lanes. That's between Lancaster and York. I believe it is a 2:30 start time still. I believe now it is open to all girls. I believe I was listening to Matt's announcements today. He was saying that the girls only invitational is now open to all girls. He just told me yes as he was walking by. So there'll be information, I'm sure, posted on our Facebook page. If you don't follow our Facebook page, why the heck not? Follow us. Just search PJBT Youth Information page, and you will get all the happenings of the PJBT. Then the following day, Sunday, February the 9th, we go out to Carlisle, to Midway Lanes. We are usually there for an adult junior, and we are once again this year. Sunday, February the 9th, adult junior tournament number 4 at Midway Lanes. Usually we get pretty good turnouts for adult juniors, so if you want a discount and to lock in your spot, you must pay $20. That will hold your spot. It'll get you the discount by midnight next Sunday. So midnight next Sunday for the discount for the adult junior. Sunday, February the 9th, Midway Lanes, 10:30 start time. And the following Sunday, we're right back at East Lincoln, where we will be next week for the girls, 2 weeks for the girls only tournament. Sunday, February the 16th, regular season event, East Lincoln Lanes, 10:30 start time. Then we round out the month of February with the first annual Steve Brown Memorial Tournament coming to you from Palmyra Bowling Center in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. Reservations will be required for this event. So that means you're going to need to put down a $20 deposit. Once again, put down a $20 deposit. Just go to www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. That's www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. The following week, first Sunday in March, the 3-person team tournament that we have every year at Clearview. Same thing. You want a discount, you got to put down a deposit. Sunday, March the 1st. 3-person team tournament, Clearview Lanes. Now, for this tournament, they only have 32 lanes. So, the first 32 teams that sign up, you get to bowl with your entire team. We do take some additional teams. Usually, I believe it's eight more, I think. But those teams will bowl separate from each other. So, in other words, we will put one bowler on lane 1, one bowler on lane 2, one bowler on lane 3. One bowler on lane 4, one bowler on lane 5, one bowler on lane 6. So we have 4 people on each lane. 3 of them are on one team, and then the bottom bowler is usually a combination with their other team members that are bowling right next to them. Sunday, March the 8th, under 21 doubles tournament number 4 from Heasters in Reading. March the 15th, major number 8, Haja Rose Bowl back up to Allentown. March 22nd, Adult Junior number 5, Suburban Bolorama in York. And then we round out the month of March at J Lanes in Douglasville. Hello.
Hi.
If you would like any information on any of these upcoming events, just go to the PJBT webpage, www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. Good bowling yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
6 years ago here. Do you remember?
They were a little littler. Yes, yesterday. You did all right today. You let the split in the tenths, I saw it.
You won't let that split in the 10th down, will you?
After stringing 5 in a row before that. So there you go. There you go. You got some good ends of that. Why didn't you close your eyes in the 10th and strike? It's a good thing you got several more years to bowl here on PJBT. You get to put up with me for 4 more years. When's your birthday?
August
August what?
30th.
So that means you could actually be 22 and still bowl. Because you're 21 on your birthday, so you actually have 5.
5 more years you have to put up with me. And you.
He'll be rich and retired.
Living permanently down in the Caribbean instead of just part-time.
Yes.
You come visit me, hang out on the beach.
Okay. I love you.
Give you my private jet.
No private helicopters or jets.
Was this thing sitting here the entire time?
No, it just showed up now.
Oh. Where was it?
They just gave it back to me.
Why?
Maybe she saw that it was fully charged and just decided to unplug it. We're okay. We got 3 bars. We'll be good for the rest of the day. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
3 bars is fine.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Now we got 4.
That's even better.
We're
That's because you touched it.
yeah.
Special feature swap it.
All right, looks like we are just about ready to start. Let's send it over to Tournament Director Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time for our semifinal action. On the scratch side, we have number 2 seeds Nathan Wunschler and Anthony Remley taking on number 5 seed Matt Ward and Shane Matthews. Nathan and Anthony have elected to let their opponents start the match on lane 23. They're going to go Matthews and Ward are Nathan and Anthony are going to go in order on the monitor, Nathan and then Anthony. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed Shane Clayson and Noah Riker taking on number 3 seed Haley Brown and David Swayze. Shane and Noah have elected to go in the order of Shane and then Noah. They've also elected to have their opponents start the match on lane 25, and they'll keep the same order of Haley and David. The difference in handicap is just 2 pins going to Gleason Riker. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinal action.
All right, and away we go. Shane Matthews will be starting us off. And Haley Brown will be starting us off. So now you see, there's the strategy, Josh, for the handicap. We saw David Swavely finishing on 25. Now this match, since he's a stronger bowler, he's going to have to finish on 26.
Could be interesting to see how that comes into play.
Yes. Shane Matthews wishes he had his first shot back. He leaves at 4-6. Haley comes in high, leaves the 3, the 6, the 10. Shane Matthews, ooh, nice run. Haley makes her spare.
Good spare there for Haley.
Shane Gleason. I was just told this is his first PJBT. He just started bowling last year, Josh.
Good. Hopefully we see a lot more of him. Always good to see the new bowlers coming out and bowling with us each week.
And good afternoon from the United States of America. Person from the Netherlands. Shane makes his spare. Noah Riker. Have to find out if he's related to Lieutenant Commander Riker from Star Trek.
You never know.
Yes. Matthew Ward comes in high while we were discussing everything else. There was a quick double put up on the board. On the scratch side. Matthew Ward makes the 310 the unconventional way. Noah Riker does not make his spare. Shane Matthews with the strike. Swavely left a 4-pin. Josh, I'm not a fan when they don't have names on their shirts when I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was Muchler or if that was...
Anthony Remley is now up on 23.
Thank you. And Muchler's first name is?
Caden.
Caden.
Caden Muchler and Anthony Remley.
Thank you. Stop shaking my camera.
All right, let me, I got big feet. Can't help it.
Remley now up. Looking for front 4. He comes in high, 3-6. Let's see as soon as I learn his name.
Maybe we should have just left him to be unnamed.
Yes.
Well, he made a spare. Gleason comes up high. 4-6-7 for him. Ward up now on 24, looking for a better shot here on the right lane. According to the screen up there, he threw that shot like Walter Ray. We'll have to get the I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that comment, so. Matthews up now. Looking for a 3-bagger. He comes up high, 4-pit. Riker also comes up high. Washes out, leaves the 9-10. Muchler up now. He comes up high, leaves the 610, almost kicks out the 610, leaving just the 10 pin. David Swavely leaving the 10 pin on 26. What was the handicap for this for Gleason and Riker? It's 2.
2. Yeah.
2. Okay. Muchler makes the spare. Swavely throws his ball somewhere down on lane 1. He missed that 10 pin by a lot.
It's funny because there is no lane 1 in this building.
What used to be lane 1?
There used to be a lane 1, yes.
Lane 6. Maybe we should all just go glow miniature golfing after we're done here down in
Yes.
the where lane 1 used to be.
It's kind of like Star Wars now.
Yes.
They start with lane 6, and later on they'll go back and do 1 through 5.
Yes.
But yes, they used to have lanes 1 through 5 here, and it's now a indoor miniature golf. You know, that was my idea years and years and years ago, was to build an indoor miniature golfing center. They stole my idea.
And now it's thriving.
God darn it.
Spare there for Haley.
She's got to go cross lane. You just don't know until the ball hits the pins. Is it going to hook away or not?
3-6-10 here for Matt Ward to clean up. He will pick off the 3-6. A lot of back and forth here in these two matches.
Gleason gets the 10 out.
Much better shot.
Now let's see if Riker can follow it up with a double.
Shane Matthews is slowly setting the world record for number of 4 pins left in an hour. He leaves the 4 pin there, looking for the spare. That scratch match is a 10 pin match. Riker strikes, that's a double for Gleason and Riker. Swavely up now on 26, looking to answer back.
All right, so that's back-to-back 10 pins for David. So we'll have to see what he's going to do the next time he's up.
I think Muchler's got a pretty good look here on this right lane. He's just got to get the ball out a little more.
And that's 2 10 pins in a row Swavely has now missed. Muchler chops his spare. Thank you. Let's see if Haley can pick up her partner. She goes Jersey and trips the 5-10.
That might be the break they needed. Let's see what Gleason does here. He threw a really good looking shot the last time up here on 26. So see if he can continue that.
You have to pay for it up here.
That could be the difference maker right there.
You just said that about Haley's shot.
Never know. If Noah strikes here, that may be a moot point.
Give it a little more room.
One thing's for sure, though, David Swavely needs to get that right lane figured out if they want to have any chance, because
Yep.
now's the time they got to put the pedal to the metal, as they say.
Good spare there by Riker. Shane Matthews with the miss of the 4-7.
He just doesn't like hitting the 4-pin.
Yeah, so the best they could do is 181. So the match is definitely Muchler's and Remley's to lose. But we saw what happened in the last match.
Swavely up now in 26, looking to get himself going here. He needs 10.
Pick it up, David.
Not really sure what his adjustment was.
Out of the head.
Looked like just a bad shot. Muchler with a double. That's pretty much going to end the day for Ward and Matthews. So we got some people in the scratch finals that we don't usually see. Swavely with another open. Remley makes it official. Haley with a strike. So she's doing her best to keep her team in there. She has 3 out of her 5 shots were strikes. The other 2 were spares. Another strike by Remley. They'll be in the 230s. Ooh, big 4 by Gleason. As long as he gets a couple pins here, Riker won't even need to mark in the 10th to shut the door. All right, so he's got 2. So they're at 160. Oh, never mind. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, you're, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even close to that. I was a frame off.
He has to double
Yes,
and count
he's
to
got a
shut
double.
out.
Wow, what was I looking at?
I wasn't going to say nothing, because normally when I add and you add, you're, you know, I'm normally not close, but it may not matter.
That's twice in 2 days my addition was really, really far off.
As long as you're not off when you're doing somebody's taxes, then you're okay.
My addition yesterday, though, won me $150. That I would have never bought those tickets if I knew that it was on ticket 18.
Opens up your perspective now.
It does. All right, so Noah here is looking for A strike to end this match. The match is not over. So Swavely now, he really now needs to figure out how to hit lane 26 because he's going to need a double. I know what I was thinking. I was thinking they were on an open in the ninth, and that the best they could shoot was 153. They're on a strike, so they could shoot 183. 232, 169 was the final on the scratch side. Gleason Riker with a 180. So Swavely's going to need a double and 8. And he hasn't struck yet on this lane.
3 opens the last 3 shots, so now would be the perfect time to walk up there and put one in the 1-3 and see what happens.
Yep. He struck out last time, but that was on 25.
There it is. Much, much, much better shot.
And I'm not so sure he liked it, though.
Yeah, he didn't, but the scoreboard did.
Looked like he threw that a little more direct with a little more speed. And that one he got out right, and it overhooked. So Gleason and Riker will be moving on to the finals.
Great match, guys. Probably. Go get him.
All right, so we'll give out awards for our third place finishers. And we will move on. You are watching coverage of PJBT Season 21 Under 21 Doubles. Coming to you live from Trindle Bowl outside of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Big Daddy has joined us, Josh.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. You're being pointed at.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our semi-final matches. Finishing in third in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $75 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Matthew Ward and Shane Matthews.
Ward and Matthews. Third place.
And our third place finishers in the handicap division. Bowler getting a $75 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Haley Brown and David Swavely.
Brown and Swavely, your third place finishers in handicap. All right, going to warm up for the title match. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us.
Okay, on to the title matches. Okay, 3 balls in each lane. Alright, 3 balls in each lane.
Okay. We have our 2 number 1 seeds up now, getting ready for their practice. They will get 2 balls on each lane. 2 or 3 balls. I'm not sure what. I believe we went with 3. And then we will be ready for our title matches.
Okay, you all good? Okay, your choice. Start on the left lane, finish on the right lane last. Start first lane, start Okay, over here, your choice. Start first, finish last. Do that. And then, they're gonna start.
Hold on, Mr. Hammond.
Hold on, I gotta announce you. Okay, bowling fans, it is time for our title matches for today's tournament. On the scratch side, we have top seed Trevor Courtney and Drew Jaquin taking on number 2 seed Caden Munchler and Anthony Remley. Okay? Trevor and Drew have elected their opponents to start the match on lane 23. They'll go in the order of Caden and Anthony, and then the other team is going to be in the order of Drew and then Trevor. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 1 seed Josh Hammonds and Jordan Kohler taking on number 2 seed Shane Gleason and Noah Riker. Josh and Jordan have elected to start the match on lane 25. We're going to go in the order of Josh and then Jordan. Okay? And our other team, keep the same order of Shane and Noah. And the difference in handicap is 16 going to Shane and Noah. Okay? Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our title matches.
All right, and away we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the finals. Looks like we're going to have a Muchler start us off in the scratch division, and Hammond start us off in the handicap division. Got a little story to tell when we see Trevor Courtney come up. So Gleason and Riker are getting 16 pins. Muchler starts off with a 2-4-5. Hammonds strikes. Nice to see Kelsey Hammonds joining us on stream today.
Former PJBT bowler.
Yes. Muchler with the open. Drew Jakewith. Gleason missed the head pin right. He leaves the 1-2-4. Jakewith firing that ball down there. Leaves a 7-10. So now, I want you to notice something about Trevor. So earlier today, during game one, he was wearing house shoes because he forgot his shoes. And he was throwing Drew's bowling ball. Now that's a little odd. And he scored very well using Drew's bowling ball. What's odd about it, you say? Well, Drew's right-handed.
I see your point.
Trevor's not.
Correct.
See you, sir. Be looking for a message from me. So, we're through 3 shots in the scratch match. We have 3 opens.
I think Trevor should go back to using right-handed bowling balls. Although the way we've seen Trevor bowl on the PJBT here lately, he's doing all right with what he's got.
He is. Remley, first mark of the match. Kohler makes his 3-pin. Muchler now up, 3rd frame. Hammond's up, 3rd frame. Muchler with a double for his team. Solid 9 for Hammonds. Drew with a strike. Hammonds misses his 9-pin. Courtney, 6-9-10. Unusual lead for a lefty. Oh, let's give a shout out to Brian Krantz at EFX Apparel, the official apparel of the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. Thank you, Brian. Gleason with the strike. If you're thinking about getting some new jerseys, you can hit Brian up. You can find him on Facebook, or he comes to most of our tournaments. Don't forget, you could get the PA Fats logo on any EFX apparel for free. For free, Josh.
Free.
Free. All you got to do is ask for it.
You can't even find anything cheaper at a dollar store.
You said that on purpose. Yes. You could get the PA Fats logo on shirts, pants, skirts, hats.
We will even tattoo it on your back if you'd like.
We absolutely will. Like a PJ or a PBA bowler we know. And don't forget, every PJBT piece of apparel that is bought, a donation gets made to the PJBT Scholarship Fund. Kohler gets the 9 out that his partner couldn't. Hello, Kelsey. Do you have your EFX apparel with the PA Fats logo on it? Muchler 10 pin. Hammonds. That's a double for Josh. Muchler makes his 10 pin. They have a comfortable 30 pin lead or so. Gleason now up, 5th frame. 4 pin. Drew gets the 8-10 out. Much needed double for the team of Jacob and Courtney. Gleason makes his spare. Josh coughing as if he's got the coronavirus.
If you get the coronavirus, do you get a corona with it?
With lime.
You should. Maybe that's the medication.
Maybe. Remley up. Sounded good. Riker, 2 pin. 2 pin. Don't forget our message board is live and operational should you wish to chime in. No. 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 You don't move right late in a tournament. You don't move right late in a tournament. Unless you're going to change balls. If this were the 80, would you right or do it right? Or not 80? find a little more oil. Don't forget, we're in game 12 or 13 now. So the oil's splotchy out there. So you're trying to find an area where no one's been. That's what I try to do. Do what's comfortable for you. Kids, Josh. Kids.
All right, well, your mic's on, but I can't hear you.
Really?
I cannot hear you at all.
Can the world hear me? The world can hear me, but you can't hear me. Interesting.
I have no idea. Oh, that would be why. Never mind.
You had that off.
Forget everything I just said.
You had the hearing portion off.
I did.
Okay. Gleason with a strike. So let's see what Riker's going to do.
He was just back here discussing his move and said he was going to move aboard right.
And it may certainly work. Depends where other people have been playing all day. That's the good thing about bowling. Not one answer is the right answer.
That was it. No, that's it. Pick it up.
See how that ball bounced in the pocket because it ran out of it. Muchler with the 7 count. Courtney and Jaquith making their way back into this match with 4 strikes in a row. Great shot there for Kohler on a double. They're right back in this match. Muchler open, so the best they could do is 199. Courtney and Jaquith are now in the driver's seat. Especially if True were to strike here in the 9th. Hammonds, that's a pull. 5-9. Drew, that's 5 in a row. So I believe Trevor only needs to mark with good count. Hammonds chops his spare. And Courtney with the first one in the 10th. That is going to all but wrap it up.
Did he go back to that right-handed bowling ball?
He must have. We're going to have to ask him in the interview. And he trips the 4-pin when it wasn't needed.
It's going to be 2 titles for Trevor Courtney in the month of January.
Not bad. Not quite as good of a month as me, but a
True.
good month nonetheless. Gleason with a spare. So now let's see what Riker does. He's just looking for a mark.
A mark here would force Hammonds to, or Kohler to double.
Actually, that should be the match. You're forgetting the 16 pins of handicap.
I am forgetting the 16 pins of handicap. That handicap, it'll get you.
Yes. So now he only needs 5, 6. 6 pins on 2 shots. Jaquith and Courtney, 221-189 victory over Muchler. And Remley. Gleason and Riker. They're sitting at 200. The best Hammonds and Kohler could do is 189.
Still a good day for those two boys.
Absolutely. Nice to see some fresh faces in the finals. So, a lot of matches today, Josh. The winning team came back after trailing early.
Just goes to show you never know what's going to happen in a format like this with the Baker style. That could all change in an instant.
All right, 200, 179. I'll let you go hand out some awards.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Yes. Good having my brother from another mother in with me today.
I got to be honest with you. It's been so long, I actually put the headset on backwards.
At least it doesn't make your words come out backwards.
If you ask me to do the alphabet backwards, we're going to be here a while.
I could do it.
I'd have to sit here and think. I'd have to do it like forwards and then,
Yes. Yes, there's a couple places I got to stop. Around the P, Q, and R, I usually got to stop. And around like the G, H, I got to.
Yeah, you got to do it in your head. The forwards, it's a mess. I tried it once. It didn't go too well.
Yeah, but you were drinking at the time.
That-
You were drinking at the time.
I don't remember. I won't reveal.
He's right there.
Bye, Shane.
Muchler and Remley, second place today.
And our runner-up finishers in the handicap division. Each bowler getting a $100 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Josh Hammonds and Jordan Kohler.
Hammonds and Kohler, runner-up in handicap.
Okay, now it's time to crown our champions in the scratch division. Each bowler receiving a $200 scholarship. Certificate and the first place acrylic plaques goes to Trevor Courtney and Drew Jakewith.
Courtney and Jakewith, your scratch champions today.
All right, our winners in the handicap division. Each bowler getting a $200 scholarship. Certificate and the first place acrylic plaques goes to Shane Gleason and Noah Riker.
Shane Gleason, Noah Riker, your champions in handicap.
Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned for final interviews. We'll send them back to the finals. Don't forget to join us next Sunday before the Super Bowl. We'll have our 7th major of the season. We'll be at 222 Dutch Lanes next Sunday afternoon. Thank you, everyone.
All right, let me adjust the camera for some interviews.
Videos, no pictures. They're taking pictures up there.
Gotta get my phone.
Next month.
We have to share.
What am I into?
All right, so we're here with our handicap division champions. This is Noah Riker.
Hello?
You dropped my, my soft thing.
No, it fell off. I'm
This
sorry.
is Shane Gleason. By the way, happy birthday to your dad today. All right, so let me ask you a question. We'll start with you since you have the headset on. I heard you up here talking about a move that you wanted to make in the 8th.
Yep.
You wanted to move a board right.
Yep.
I disagreed.
Okay.
And you left a very flat 10.
I
Which
did.
is exactly what you should have done with moving a board right. We
Yes.
could discuss that at a future date if you'd like. Did you make an adjustment in the 10th because you needed to, strike basically to win?
Well,
Did you make any adjustment in the 10th?
yeah, I did actually. I moved one board back left and I threw more inside. So it sat in the oil a lot longer and it didn't get that reaction.
Jeez, I wonder who said that. You'll learn.
Thank you.
You'll learn.
I
Is
will.
this your first PJBT title?
My first title, yes.
Yes. Well, now you are, and your partner are now eligible for championship weekend.
Nice.
Get the automatic invitation. What equipment were you throwing today?
I was throwing the Black Widow Pink and I threw the ice as my plastic ball. In the qualifying matches, I threw the Phase 3. Very, very good ball.
Okay. And you are in what grade?
11th grade,
At
Pottsgrove High School.
who now has a bowling team this year.
Yes, we do.
Yes. And I believe you guys qualified for regionals. Did I
We
see
did.
that right? Congratulations. Congratulations. Who are all these people that are like watching us right now.
That's my family.
Really?
Yep.
It's a pretty big family.
That's
Here,
my bowling family.
they were clapping. I thought they were clapping for me personally, because I do one heck of a job.
You do.
Thank you. You're gonna go back and rewatch it and say,
course.
yeah, that fat guy, yeah, he really did a good job. All right, congratulations.
Thank
we
you
will
very
let
much.
you take the headset and give it to Shane. All right, you're pretty tall. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Would you like to sing happy birthday to your dad on stream?
Do my dance? That one's for you, Dad. Happy birthday.
Hey, very good. And you are in what grade at Pottsgrove?
11th as well.
You are in 11th grade. So, I was told actually this is your first tournament
It is.
today. Well,
It
it's
is.
a good way to start.
Yeah.
Start with a win. No offense, you can only go down from here. But I bet you're going to be bowling them more now.
Yes. Of
Yes. So what were you throwing today?
course. The Storm IQ.
All day?
All day. Only
Nice.
ball.
Good ball. Good ball. So since this was your first tournament, obviously this wasn't a house shot.
Correct.
It was more of a rec pattern. Did you find it any more difficult?
Not with my shot. I throw low revs, so I was playing the gutter for most of the day anyway. So
Okay. All right. And where does Pottsgrove bowl out of?
Limerick.
Limerick. Good pizza down there. In Limerick.
Yeah,
Of course, the
great
fat
pizza.
guy would know that. Yes. Yes. All right. Would you like to thank anybody?
Thank you to my family and my bowling family, of course.
They didn't
Mom.
cheer back. Did you
Yeah,
notice
no.
that? Did you notice that they didn't cheer back? All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the $200 first place scholarship prize, the team of Noah Riker and Shane Gleason. I had to think about that. Usually I'm very bad with names. All right, guys, congratulations. We will see you at championship weekend. I will take that headset from you, and you could go home now.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
All right, scratch. We're going to start with Drew. So, Drew, come in on the inside because we're going to save the story of Trevor. The story of Trevor.
All right.
All right, we are here with our champion. Your mother showed me a picture today 6 years ago when you were like tiny. Did she show you that picture?
Yeah.
You're not tiny anymore.
No.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. This is your first title in scratch?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
And this is your second in a month? Yeah, second in the month of January. Good choosing of a partner there. He chose the
chose
hot
me.
shoe. Oh, never mind. 8:30 last night. Nice. All right, so you won 221 to 189. Right in the middle of that string, you tripped an 810.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Not really.
No? Okay. All right. So you are freshman or sophomore? You're sophomore.
Junior.
Right? Oh, I completely blew that one. Sorry, Mom. I had him a little younger, a little bit later. Bowling team. How's the bowling team doing this year?
We're pulling through.
Are you?
We're doing really well this year.
You gonna make it to regionals?
If we win our next couple matches, yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna win your next couple matches?
We plan to.
Very good. Very good. Who are they against?
CV, Hemfield, and Ephrata.
Yeah, you should. You should be able to
Hopefully.
take them. So, how did you play this Stone Street today?
I first started off with the Prowler and just played up 15 around there and hoped it came in the pocket. I switched to the Poison Pearl during the second round because I started coming in high and leaving 4-pin.
Okay. Who would you like to thank today?
My coach Mike. Can I thank Eliza and Chloe because we bowled with them all day today and they Chloe hurt her finger and they were gonna make cut and probably the finals, but she couldn't bowl anymore and Eliza made the decision to pull them out.
Yes, that was a very, very nice thing for Eliza to do. It did look like that they were going to be able to make it to the top 5, but Eliza told Chloe no more. Chloe wanted to bowl, but Eliza said no. So, very good, very good. So, as you hand that over to Trevor, what is this with right-handers or left-handers throwing bowling balls that are drilled for right-handers for you? Yeah, you don't know how to answer that, so we're
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna
I
we're
really
just gonna,
don't.
gonna. Mr. Cordy, congratulations, title
Thank
number
you.
2 in a month. So, you walked in here today and realized, oops, I don't have my bowling shoes. Number one. Then I find out you're not throwing your own bowling equipment. Number
Nope.
two, you were throwing Drew's equipment. Last I checked, Drew is right-handed. You're left-handed.
Yep.
And then when I start talking to you, your soda explodes
Yeah, pretty
all
much.
over you, all over the floor, and you cleaned it up with your sweatshirt.
Yeah, it was great.
At least you started to.
Tried
Nice.
to.
Nice. Nice. That's your son right there, in a nutshell, right there. I don't even know him, but that's your son in a nutshell.
Hey,
So-
it worked great.
I just want to know about the bowling ball. Like, did you not have your equipment?
Well,
Did you have your equipment, but for some reason you decided to throw a right-hander's bowling ball? Like, what happened with this?
well, my backpack consists of my shoes and my accessory pouch, which includes my thumbs to my bowling ball.
Gotcha.
So I didn't have any of my thumbs to my bowling balls.
Gotcha. And it just so happened that his fit good enough.
Oh, it fit perfect.
And you shot what the first game?
218 with house shoes.
And at what point did you switch over to your own stuff?
Second game.
Second game. So Josh had theorized that, you guys didn't start out too good. You started out open, open, strike, open, and you had 2 opens.
Yeah.
Did you switch to Drew's ball in the 6th frame?
No.
No?
I should have.
That's what Josh was theorizing here, that you switched back to Drew's equipment and you struck in the 6th, 8th, and the first 2 shots in the 10th.
It would have worked.
No? It would have worked. Who would you like to thank?
My family, and we're going to make a correction this time. All my supporters. And, yeah, that's about it. And then my mom for driving 50 miles back home and 50 miles here.
Where's home?
Blue Ball, Pennsylvania.
Wow. Wow. Nice. Nice. Huh. Josh, nobody thanked us today. Unreal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Try to make up for it now. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the scratch title, the $200. First scratch, you're growing up. First scratch title, second in a month. Drew Jakewith, Trevor Courtney. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
The 4 people that are left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's about right. All right, see you guys. I want to go home and watch wrestling.
Good job, guys. Thank you.
Josh, they're not going to remember what you looked like. They're going to say, who is that
Holy
ball guy?
smokes.
They're going to think it's, what's his name?
Well, kind of like birds in the springtime. I just sort of show up.
Yes, because he's been on the live stream more often than you have.
Well, it happens.
Yes. You want to wrap this up since God only knows
Next.
the next time you'll be doing this.
Next Sunday, 222 Dutch Lanes, 10:30 a.m. start time, Super Bowl Sunday tournament. And then we go home and party hard. Maybe I'll go to work. Who knows?
Let's hope not.
Yeah. So for all of us here, the fat guy here, myself, Matt, and everybody else that was here today, see ya.
Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. See you next Sunday. Bye-bye.